started. I would probably go with the female body type for reasons, but also because there's certain equipment that only females can wear that will increase the soul gain that you have, and so I can benefit from that. Pretty robust features in terms of how you can make people look. The radiation was absolutely terrible. So it's nice to have something a little more robust now. It's like Xena Warrior Princess. Had some customizations here. Maybe we'll go female. I don't know if there's a difference, a large difference here. Is there? Eyes are a little bit different. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Tree. On. And we will be using judiciously. It also gives you a ring that replenishes your magic. It's slow, but it works. So she walks like kind of like a man, I guess. Is that right? It's kind of better, I think. I think I'm gonna fall in love. Okay, we're not gonna spend too much time here. That's not what you came for.
King Allant the 12th, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight.
He really did. I was there. It was pretty crazy.
Old King Allant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men to claim their souls.
They do.
Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns.
Kind of like America right now.
Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls.
Yes, he did.
Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force.
It's absolutely true.
And the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination.
Human imagination?
Legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land. But none have returned. You're of the Twin Fangs. Yurt the Silent Chief. Saint Urbane. Scurva the Wanderer. The Sixth Saint Astria.
They didn't mention Patches. What's up with that?
And Sage Frake, the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletarians near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Might as well play the Journey to the Nexus, just reorient myself with the controls. I've been playing Bloodborne this last several days, so it's going to take a little bit of time. God, Xena, Warrior Princess, arrives.
I shall guide you to the fissure.
Looks familiar.
So that you may know
Everything makes me think of her.
Slumber.
Well, here we go. Demon Souls. All right. Before I do anything, let's see what. Usually put that in my left hand. Let's orient ourselves. The movement. That's what you'll be doing the largest part of the early games, just using. I put it in my left hand to free up my right hand if I need to. You gotta be careful, make sure you have a lot of stamina when you play like that. Not a parry god yet. Right. Okay, enough of this shit. Fucking brutal. I love it. I'm probably not going to beat the tutorial boss. I never beat him. I'm just not patient enough for it. But patience and this game go hand in hand if you'd like to be successful. I said pretty much the same thing in Bloodborne, and it's no less true in this case especially because the gameplay is a little bit different. There's a tendency in Bloodborne to want to kind of just move too quickly. But this one kind of has a purposeful sense of pacing with combat, so Goth Warrior Princess Xena is not fucking around. So I've platinumed this game. I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I have a functional working knowledge of it. Let's try it again. Little turd. How did I not parry that? This is going to be an interesting playthrough. I can feel it already. Look at this world, though. The vines and everything. Wow. Jesus. Come on. Alright, enough. Tasty shit. Usually when you find guys like that, you don't want to really mess around with them. You don't want to try to parry them all the time. Certain weapons will have a higher counter rate, which means you'll do more damage. The rapiers do a little bit more, I think, than some of the other weapons, but I just do not like using them. So we're going to try to get another weapon. We're going to be leveling up magic quite a bit since we're going with a magic build. Because magic in this game is absolutely amazing. It's broken. So if you're having trouble with the game, start with this class, the royalty or the scion, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's the royalty class, and you're going to have a much easier time with the game. It'll be less frustrating, you'll feel powerful, but there's ways to make it, the build, more formidable early on. It's absolutely destroying people. I mean, this is a tutorial area, but still. This is the big guy. Pretty good. That's all it takes with him, though. So, never mind that. I swear to God, I just can't beat that guy. It's like some kind of mind block or something.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Umbasa.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
There she is.
So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
It does. It really does. It's like, I don't care.
Thou canst not quit the Nexus, but the 5 Archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
You're going to see that screen a lot. You have died. It's okay. Like I said in Bloodborne, you're going to die. It's okay. Don't get too frustrated about it because everyone dies. I've been playing this game since it came out. Was it 2007? 8? PS3? I had to put it away because it's the one game that will not ever hold your hand. It'll make you work for it. So since we have the DLC, we have access to some pretty decent items. I don't know that I'm going to wear a helmet in this playthrough. We'll see. Need to have 19 strength to use that. Never mind that. All right.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me.
Ah, stockpile,
Best of luck,
Thomas. What an affable guy you are. You're just I just want to pinch your cheeks, little bastard. Okay.
Wait. Where are you off to?
I'm going over here, buddy. Don't worry.
The name's Baldwin. I'm just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons. With your souls, I can eke out a living.
We'll be spending quite a bit of time here.
If you haven't heard, there's another blacksmith at the entrance to Stone Fang Mine. He's an eccentric old man.
I think they're brothers.
He's the only sane one left in the town of soul-starved men.
Bring me the demon souls,
No interest, eh?
and I will make you weapons. He's just a loser.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you?
It reminded me of her. I couldn't help myself.
Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero. Hunting for demons? Try one of the Archstones. Now go.
I was hoping beyond hope that one of these Archstones would be restored, and there would be DLC attached to it. I still hope for it, even though I know it's not going to happen. So you have all these Archstones, which will kind of take you to the worlds. It's not like a open world game very much at all, really. But there's this broken one right here. It's like, what? It's not fair. I feel cheated. I think there was some ideas for developing it at one point. It was supposed to be some like Snowland or something. From what I understand, they took a lot of those concepts that they were developing for Demon Souls and put them into Dark Souls 2 DLC. The Ice Kingdom, I can't remember. I think it's Alien Lois. So when I'm playing Dark Souls 2, there are some touch points between Dark Souls 2 and Demon Souls, and I think a lot of people are not seeing it because they don't like Dark Souls 2 and blah blah blah. But there is some really good stuff. I think I'd like to do a playthrough when I finish this one. So, Altaria. So yeah, by the way, there are dragons in this game, and you don't mess with them. I mean, if you ever come across a dragon, you know how that goes usually. We will be seeing some very shortly. Not play this game like Bloodborne, like I still have that in my headspace right now. Okay, regular grass. So the thing that kind of sucks about Demon Souls, you have a weight limit for the items that you wear in order to roll, and then the items that you can carry all at one time. This was a very rough game in a lot of ways. To me, that's part of its charm. You see that and you kind of respect it. A lot of people call it the grandfather, the granddad of the Souls series. And for good reason. But a lot of people haven't played this game. They're just too intimidated by it. But there is ways to get through it, and there are ways to get through it as well. Magic is your friend. So we have the Fragrant Ring. We also have the Ring of Longevity. Give us a little extra health there. Okay, looks like we have plenty of stamina for what we need to do here. So I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. Okay. A little bit of Demon Souls action, huh? This game just never gets enough love. There you go. I guess the sword isn't really bad, I just don't like the moveset. Stick them with the pointy end. That's my advice. We're gonna get all that shit. The fire bombs, any kind of implement that gives us weapons. We'll be putting fire on our weapons because that's gonna come in very handy for the first boss. Easy peasy Japanesey. I think the mail breaker is what we currently have. Use your range. Run like hell. It's actually worse than what I'm wearing. It does look cooler, but is it worth the trade-off? Probably not. Yeah, that's pretty substantial. I mean, look at that. It looks nice, but functionally, it's not really going to work for us. We want to have as much defense as possible. That doesn't restrict movement. Since we're a mage class, ideally we'll be fighting from a distance anyway, until we get to a high enough level. Let me just stop and admire how beautiful this damn game looks. They did an outstanding job recreating this world. Let's give them a hand, guys. Just kidding. Let's just keep going. It brings a damn tear to my eye almost. The only problem that I have with this remake, and there might be a few things that kind of get under your skin a little bit, is the soundtrack. I feel like it's a little too, like, it feels like they were trying to go for Hans Zimmer or something, but the character of the original soundtrack was just super unique. It was creepy, it was kind of, I don't know, folky. Like, it had a very distinct rhythm and feel to it, and it's just kind of gone. Like, in terms of the voicings for the instruments, like, one of the bosses there was a bassoon, it was like a bassoon woodwind trio. And now it just feels a little too sleek, like, with the full instrumentation. It's less intimate, there's less of a sense of intimacy, I guess. All day. Use your magic, folks. I don't know, this isn't very wise to be messing with this guy at this level. I want to see how much damage it does, though. Alright, careful. This guy's scary. Got him! 2,000 experience points. Very nice. And 3 full moon grasses. Sometimes he will drop even better stuff than that. I think there's a ring called the Providence Ring, which increases the likelihood of them dropping their special items. But for whatever reason, I don't have it equipped. It might be in my inventory stockpile Thomas, perhaps. But it's good if you're farming. And that guy's pretty good early to farm. He's not, it's pretty low risk if you keep your distance. If you want to get closer, you might have some issues. Because he can kill you just in one rush, so. Keep that shield up. By the end of this playthrough, maybe I will be a parry god, who knows. Just make sure if you're going to do it that the odds are in your favor, I guess. Because if you miss a parry, sometimes you will be punished pretty heavily for it. These guys are stupid. You know that? Really just Mutton Jeff over there. Every time. We're going this way because we're going to open up a shortcut that leads to the opening area. Not what I wanted to do. That could have gone way worse, honestly. But what? Don't die to these guys, come on. See, we got this. Just enough magic to finish those guys off, and it will be replenishing, so. That's the Fragrant Ring. That's why the royalty class is OP. Check it out. Okay, so I have the Cling Ring now. That's probably a little bit better to use. Ring of Longevity. So when you run out of magic, get that shield up. This shield is absolute garbage. Okay for parrying, I guess. There's bodies up. Let's go check out what's going on down there. Pretty rough. Sadly, we know who they are, or will know pretty soon who they are, because Stockpile Thomas is looking for his wife and his daughter. We might not have the best news to give him when we get back to the Nexus. Man, these games are pretty dark. I don't really think about it that much because I've spent so much time in the world and I don't really need to, but damn. This is some fucked up shit. Alright. Lucky roll. Thief Ring is top tier. We'll use him that ring quite a bit. Wait. Who are you?
That was a bold leap. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
You are such a little bitch. No, you okay now? Oh, yeah, now he comes in, just swoops in to save the day. Oop! Oops. Not very bright. Well, maybe a little too bright. Sorry, that. But that is Austria.
Now I take my leave. There is something I must do.
Yeah. Ostrava. And despite the fact that he's kind of looks like a wuss, he's not that bad. A little confidence, Maybe I'm the woman who can bring it back. I doubt it, though. And his stake and claim in being here are directly tied to the narrative. We want to make sure his dumbass does not die. Is the other way to put that. Because we're going to try to get the good ending. I don't know how pertinent it is for him to be around in order to get that, but we'll keep him alive just because. Fire, anything. I don't want to use too many of these because I have plans for these. That works. Usually I bungle that pretty bad, but not this time. Oh, there's one left. There's several left. Dork. Out of match. Speaking of, we have a new weapon we can use. Scimitar. These are fantastic weapons. Especially if you're using a mage, because you can imbue them with characteristics that scale. Remember when I was talking a little bit about that in Bloodborne? So we got stats in this game. We have vitality, intelligence, endurance, strength, dex, magic, fate, and shit, make sure he doesn't die. What the hell was that noise? Damn it. Can't even take that guy? Really? Ostrava? Come on, man. Get your shit together. So anyways, the stats. We're going to be going magic. Putting a lot into magic, a little bit into strength and dex. Intelligence so we can use spells. Magic is the scaling through which you can do more damage, obviously. It's magic. Intelligence increases the capacity to use more spells. It might have some other uses, minute, that add to the destructive power of magic. But for all intents and purposes, we're going to be focusing on magic primarily as our damage. Because there are weapons that we can get that scale with that. So, it's not terribly complicated. It's just numbers. It's a numbers game. Okay, so let's go grab whatever the hell this was. Keep making that steady progress. What I should do after I beat the boss. This is a game that you don't really want to think ahead too much. You want to be present, because you can miss stuff. That scimitar, baby, it's fast. And I think it does bleed damage as well. Don't quote me on that, though. There is a pesky little archer or two up there. Well, these knights can be pretty mean. So. They drop some pretty good grasses most of the time, so. My bad. I wonder if some guys are going to jump down from there pretty soon. Probably not. Oh. Right, just take your time. There is a merchant in here, little guy.
Good day to you.
Don't kill him.
Care to look over my wares?
Because he will actually move between
Most
areas
stolen,
and offer items that you cannot purchase anywhere else. So once you buy a thing or two from him, you will move on. Longsword is a good sword to have. Also, not a big fan of the clubs in these games, in this game at least. I love hammers, generally in games like this, in the Souls series, but is there anything we can get that's not trash? Not really. Will it be better than what I currently have, though? Can't use the soldier's shield yet. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm not going. All right.
Yeah, I'll buy some grass from. I don't think you need to buy anything from him, honestly, but. Who are you?
Go on. Brave knight or lowly fodder? The demons snatched their souls regardless of their station, plummeting them all into madness.
By the
And those who
storyteller,
dare
this one.
cling to their humanity were hunted down. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
Scotland.
Go ahead. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Look how he grins at you through his teeth. He looks malevolent, but he's very helpful. More helpful than Patches, for the most part. Don't need to go there. It's a risk not worth taking, and we don't get anything from it, so... When you're thinking about this game and the actions that you take, you probably should keep some of that in mind if you'd like to survive. You know, is this going to be helpful for my survival? We can mitigate some of that with ranged combat, but there are moments when you're going to have to make some tough decisions in close combat, especially early on. Won't be as big of an issue later on because we'll have access to more magic points and more spells and equipment that boosts our abilities, so... Yeah, rock and roll, baby, let's go! Attention to detail, just so staggering. I guess that's the end result of where we want to go. You can see it. It's so crazy. You can see it on the map, and we'll be going in that direction and crossing each and every one of those things. They're not just models, to my knowledge. So we need to go to the main part of the kingdom. It's going to take a little bit of time. GG. Okay, so this is a part where we meet with someone or something much bigger than us. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. That looks painful. We are running because there's something that we want to grab over here. We picked a good time to go too, so. Oh boy. Oh boy. Time to go. Woo! Yeah. We got it all, baby. Just in the nick of time. Jeez, look at that. Dragons are actually pretty friendly once you get to know them. That's Ralph up there, the red one, and Jerry is the blue one. They're quite a pair. Safe spot over here somewhere. Got the flame resistance ring. That won't really help us that much. We can't even hope to take these guys out in our current state. They would just laugh at us, really. So Ralph and Jerry, let's leave them to their devices for now. And they hopefully will leave us to ours. I don't trust that, though. Especially Ralph. He's an ornery booger. Just run. Don't stop for anything. We made it. This is where we're going to fight our first boss. I don't know the significance of that. I'm just kind of like, what? Why? So we're going to leave Ralph, because he is absolutely furious we got past him. Giving me J.R.R. Tolkien vibes with the red dragon smog and those two cliffs. I think they reminds me of the Hobbit or something. Oh. Even a magician can be furious and ferocious and deadly in close combat. Sometimes you don't have a choice. There's our pine resin, very nice. We'll be making use of that as well. fireball to the face, buddy. Eat it. As in other Souls games, it's kind of obligatory to break everything. It just feels good. It's not quite as good as rolling into jars in Bloodborne, but it's... Forgetting myself. Use that range. But as in many of my playthroughs, I also say, do as I say, not as I do. Large Heartstone shard. There is crafting in this game. Big old banner. I just don't understand how people can play this game and not love it. Well, oh shit. Not quite what I wanted. It's intimidating. I'll give you that. It's an intimidating game. And if you don't know what to do, it's even worse. So know what to expect. That's why I'm here. Try to give you a leg up when you're playing your own game and trying to make decisions and make some progress. That's what it's all about, man. Games should be fun. And where there's a will, there's a way. But we can make it easier along the way. Okay, what do we got? We got fire bombs. We have pine resin. It's the scraping spear. I hate that weapon. You'll often find people who invade use it to fuck up all your gear. It destroys durability and will break stuff. So, all right, here, walk a few steps up. Aim at the sky. Go to town. And it's really that easy. Not once was I ever in danger of getting hit, so. I know it sounds kind of crazy. What? You just look up and you throw the firebombs? I couldn't believe it either. I've seen it done so many times though. So yeah, you like stand in front, you look up a bit, and it will hit them, and it will break his shields because you can't get through that easily otherwise. All right. So that's our first boss, and that is 1-1 of Volataria. There are 4 different areas. Let's go back to the Nexus though. I think my favorite sword in this game is the Claymore or the Meat Cleaver. Though I don't know, maybe that's classified more as a hammer. Because of the hitbox and the way that it works. It's a very strange weapon.
Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above.
Mombasa. The monumental totally gives me the Golden Child vibes. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever seen that movie? Oh man, it's a good one. It's got Eddie Murphy in it. It's not his best comedy, but it's a very entertaining movie. We can't level up yet until we talk to the monumental. and either accept his quest or don't. I would say yes, we will help you for reasons that happen later. I'm not going to go into the details at the moment because I don't really remember what he does, but if you agree to help him and you do, what he asks of you, he gives you a ring that's otherwise impossible to get. I think it's pretty helpful. It strengthens you or beefs you up when you're in co-op. I don't know how much co-op we're going to be doing, so this place is huge. Okay, that just shows my profile. So if you play this game and you want to co-op with me, I'm always down for that. My PSN is Le Tombeau de Reign, so just send me a like, or send me a friend request, and I'll be happy to help you and play with you if you'd like. I love helping people play this game because there's so much good in it, there's so much to see that most people won't, though.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons.
Tell me that doesn't look like the Golden Child.
I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One.
Pretty much like what's happening now.
Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones.
One archstone to
One
rule
to the
them
king
all.
of a small yet industrious land.
I can hear it in the water.
One to the king of the burrowers underground.
I can smell it in the air. All
One
once
to
was
the
lost.
wise queen of the great ivory
But does
tower.
none now live who remember it? Yeah, it's very
One
Lord of
to
the
the
Rings.
chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls.
I hate that area.
One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen.
That's probably where we're going next.
And the last to the great giants of the northern lands.
Unfortunately, we will never know what that looks like.
The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Like, he looks like a child. I wonder how old this guy is.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb. Have you the strength to bear this burden? Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
There's 2 different endings you can get in this game, depending on the choices that you make. You ready to die, little man? Actually, I didn't even mean to do that. I'm trying to figure out the controls still. Okay, I didn't really want to put that out of my inventory. I love how it lights up the environment. Jeez, the lighting in this game is fucking top tier. In my opinion, among the best looking games for the PS5, and it's not even close. Okay, it's almost like a torch. So if you're in an area that's really dark, light up your weapon. There are other options, but we're not there yet. Actually, I think there's an area we can go explore up here that has some items for us. Also, right now, because we beat the boss, we're now in body form, which is like your real physical, tangible self. And that's important to note because there is a kind of an annoying, let's say, interesting, intriguing system in this game that's called tendency. There's dark tendency and there's white tendency, and there's different shades. But for our purposes, if we die when we're in this form with full health, fully tangible, the tendency of the world will go down. We do not want that, because this is what hangs up a lot of people. They don't properly understand the mechanics at work here. So when you die in body form, the tendency of the world drops. Enemies will become 15% stronger, 15% more health. So basically, the game punishes you for being weak. It's pretty brutal, but once you can get your head around that, all you need to do is kill yourself when you're in the Nexus, and you will go back to your corporeal form, spirit form, which is what we're going to do pretty much for this entire run. Okay, we're looking for, I think we might need to go higher. So yeah, tendency also figures into lots of mechanics and the way the game is designed, where it punishes you for dying in body form, and for those that do not die in body form and make progress, it actually opens up areas and weapons and spells, characters and things that you wouldn't otherwise have access to. So try not to think too much about it. Just when you're in body form here in the Nexus, just kill yourself. In the game, I mean. Because it will create a lot of issues for you if the game continually is getting harder when you're struggling already. So it's interesting. It's an intriguing system. It's just like part of the deal, I guess. They didn't really return to that after this game. Where's the items? Am I in the right area? Maybe I'm not. Could have sworn there was like an area just like with some items for soul count. But I don't exactly remember this case. The area is quite large. Bigger than you would expect it to be. Let's have a look around. We were here earlier. It's not really necessary that we... Is this it? No, but that's useful, especially if you're doing co-op. The problem is, if you want to play co-op, you want to summon someone to your world, you're going to need to be in body form. So it's a risk, and you have to have it in order to... So if you don't have any more ephemeral eyes, and you're in spirit form, you can't beat the bosses, you can't co-op people, it's brutal. So the people that need the most help in this game will never probably get it, and that's probably why people quit, instead of sticking with it. We're gonna stick with it, and I'll show you how to do it. It's not that hard. It's a very challenging game, but it's not impossible. I was looking, I don't know if this is still the case in Bloodborne. 50% of the people who bought the game had not even beaten the first boss, Gascoigne. Do not be a statistic, people. You can do it. Alright, so we have some bad
running
news.
off like that? When the Scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a coward. When I came to, I was in this nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. My candle maiden cared for me. She says very little, but has a kind heart to a poor girl, trapped here with her. If only something could be done to help her.
Oh, don't worry about that, sir.
Best of luck to you.
So keep talking to him.
That ornament, that belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask a favor? Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
Of course.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I found it discarded on the main road. It might look ordinary, but it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it.
Very useful ring to have.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Alright, there was a ring that I didn't have. It was the Providential ring. For whatever reason, I don't have it. Maybe I didn't choose it when I was creating my character. There's another one, but it's just a little annoying. That's alright. Not a huge deal. We're putting all this in inventory because they can add up pretty quickly.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
The Blue Eye Stone is what you can use to join other people's worlds when they are in tangible form, physical form, and you are not. You cannot connect with anyone when you are in body form. You cannot join them in their world, so don't try it.
What is it? Seekest thou the power of souls?
Yes.
Of course. After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me.
Are you sure we just met?
Let me find.
Alright, anyway.
Oh, mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
So we're going to level those up. Vitality, a little bit of strength, and about 4 points into magic. Because I don't really know what the requirements. We're going to get a pretty good early game weapon.
Art thou finished? May thy strength.
The Shrine of Storms 1-1. Let's go. This could be a very big wake-up call if you're not ready for this world. It's ridiculous. We're in body form right now. That's a no-no. As I said before, do as I say, not as I do. No, I'm going to show you what you're supposed to be. Go back to the Nexus form. Because we have full health right now, that's how you know, and you're solid. So we don't want that. I'm going to go back to the Nexus. This should just become a matter of habit after you kill a boss. Just come back to the Nexus. And take a leap of faith. Don't worry, you can get your souls back. Whoops. And there it is. It's that simple. We have the Cling Ring on. We're going to be using that for a while to give us an extra quarter health. So look at us. You can tell we're not in physical form right now. We kind of have an ethereal, otherworldly look about us, and we do not have full health. This is the state that you want to be in when you go into a new world. Use your magic. That's why I put them in both hands. Oh, Shotel. That's cool. I like the way that looks. I'm sure it has bleeding damage as well. We have 120 bleeding. We cannot use it reliably because our stats are not quite good enough right now. Dexterity's not high enough. It's not really a big deal. Not a weapon I will be using. At least in this playthrough. Take your time. One at a time. Just break it up. There's a way to do this. There's a right and a wrong way. So we're gonna. There's two of those guys up there. Which one's it? See? It's not that hard. Come on. You can do this. We can do this together. Gotta be smart, though. All the arrows and magic missiles in this game, they trail a bit, so they will kind of curve to try to home in on you. Keep that in mind when your back is turned, because it will kill you. Got a talisman there. Let's go to the main reason we're here right now. This shield is balls. All right. Age Spice is a really good item to have, but don't use it. Don't get a lot of them early on. That's how you take care of that guy. And that's how you want to. He can really do some damage, so took a whole bunch to knock him out. This is what we want, the Crescent Falchion. It's a beaut. It's an upgrade of the Scimitar, I believe. But the reason this one is so good, it's a crescent weapon, which will scale with our magic ability. So we're going from 85 damage to almost 100 points more just by simply changing our weapon out. This is why early game, the nobility, the royalty is the best class. So, let's see how it works. I'm not going to spend too much time here. Not going to dally, I'm going to try to get all the items, though. Better. These guys are a little resistant to magic. Oh, there's something to know. There are flying stingrays. So you don't want to stay out in the open if you can help it. It's a really good way to farm souls. Not in this particular area, though. Hideously annoying enemies coming up. They're really stupid also. Patient with these guys, they can kill you really fast. Keep your shield up. there are going to be a lot of those guys in this stage, and they're always placed in the most annoying place. R2's money. So I think this weapon has blood buildup as well. Yep. It has bleed on it. And it's magical and it has physical damage. Pretty nice. Compound longbow is good. If you're not a magic user, and even if you are, there's certain circumstances where it is useful to use. So. You may be asking yourself, what the hell is that annoying noise I'm hearing? Well,
You! Scary. Give Sparky me. Give Twinkie me. You. Trade. Give me. Sparky. Twinkie.
don't know if I have anything sparkly or twinkly, but in that, I guess that nest, if you want to call it that, is a crow that you can trade with. What you do is you put an item on the ground. Obviously, they're going to prefer certain items over others. Let's see if there's one I can give them. I drop one of these. Let's drop one and see what happens.
Sparky, happy, happy.
So what you do is you leave the item on the ground. I picked it back up, and then you come back in. And if they like the trade, she'll say so. I'm happy. Yeah, that's a good trade. And you leave the game and you come back in.
Sparky, happy, happy.
I'll show you. Save and exit the game. Don't do that. What are we gonna get? Let's see here.
Sparky, happy, happy. Me, you.
White
trade,
arrows.
Trade.
That's
You.
not bad.
Scary.
For soul remains, I don't use soul remains.
Give me.
So maybe if I give them something else, it'll be a different drop. I'm not really sure.
Me have that. Give Sparky me. Give Twinkie me.
All right. 10 white arrows. That's not bad for a soul remains, just one. So if I drop 4.
You. Scary. Give Sparky. You. Give me.
Ah, the little bastard stole all my soul remains. Maybe because I dropped too many. Anyways, you get the idea. Already took care of these guys. Oh, I just don't see how we can go any further. Yeah, you do. Abracadabra, motherfucker. One down, one to go. Oh, Take your time. There you go. Keep that shield up. It's close quarters, so you kind of have to deal with it. Magic is not really always the practical solution. So we're going to make a new friend now. Where's my supper?
You saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you, huh? I'm Blige, a grave robber. It's thanks I can provide you with useful goods. Who couldn't do with a little help down in these parts?
Nah, nothing too great. At the moment, at least. But he does sell arrows. In this location, not the best selection, but in the next area after you beat the boss, the Adjudicator, you will have access to some more arrows, and I would recommend getting your level up at least to use a bow of some kind, because there's a nice farming opportunity coming up in the next section of Shrine of Storms 4-2. Or is it 5-2? I don't know. It's Shrine of Storms, second part.
A bit of indulgence goes a lot.
Not today, man. Uchi katana. Jerk. So we're going to use some, of course. Aged spice is the only spice we have right now. Well, that's dumb. But anyway. Whoa, why am I down here? What happened? Oh, drift. My controller's drifting. You don't have to lock on to hit them, just make sure you got a good line of sight towards them. The Grey Demon Soul. I think you can use that to make an axe. So you don't want to use your boss souls. Don't use them. I know it's going to be tempting to in order to level up, but you're going to miss out on some amazing equipment if you do that. There's a Keylege here somewhere. One of the best weapons in the game, potentially. There it is. Especially if later we imbue it with with the crescent affix, or is it prefix? Sorry. We got a lot of souls right now. I'm kind of inclined to go back, since we're so close to the beginning anyway. But we did clear out a lot of the stage also. Let's go level up. I don't like losing souls, and there are lots of places to lose them in this strange new land.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me.
Baby, I'm here for you.
Key to life's ether. Soul of the
So,
lost,
if you look at the right weapon 1 attack power in the middle part of the screen, you will see how your magic is affecting your weapon strength. It's not the most important thing. So that will allow us, putting that to have 2 spells. One weapon that I want to make sure I have the right stats for is the Meat Cleaver. It is one of the strangest weapons in the Soulsborne catalog because of its function. It looks like a sword, but it hits like a hammer. Its hitbox is huge. It can hit in front and behind you, but what's really interesting about it is the scaling for it. But we'll cross that plateau when we get to it. It's quite good. It scales high with faith, I think. Magic, faith, and I think there was another one. I can't remember what it was. Strength, maybe. That's a good start.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended. Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. Myself, I'm only here to tend to each flame. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here. I shall await thy return, slayer of demons. I am here.
So what else is going on in the Nexus? It's quite a large area, and there's a number of factions within it. This side of the Nexus typically holds the faith sorts of characters, the holy warriors and all that.
Oh my, how has this happened? Has God abandoned us for King Alant, failing to show proper respect? Oh, Mbasa.
Back in the time that I lived below Bonataria Castle, King Alant left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by soul-starved madmen.
My spine shudders just to think about it.
If I did not have my miracle snake shard, keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God. I too am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
Ah, okay. I guess. Alright, what kind of miracle do you even have? The most useful one right now is probably evacuate. It's 20,000 souls. That's quite a bit at this point in the game.
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons.
Yeah, those guys are assholes, man.
A miracle is a heavenly act. They have similar magicians, in the end.
Alright. This guy, this freaking guy. Has a glorious haircut. Divine, even. He looks like the kind of guy who cuts his own hair. And the soul patch, oh, that's deep, man. As a servant of God, you kind of have to. More people should do that. Especially priests and stuff. Anyway, yeah. Let's not focus on the bald spot there. He's kind of sensitive about it.
I have sinned.
You look like a guy who sinned.
Allegiance to Saint Domain, but was of no use then. And now I have run away.
Well, at least you have a cool haircut to show for it, at least.
It's simple. You trade with your souls.
Do you have a shield? A heater shield is pretty good, actually. 100% physical resist and 70% fire, and not the worst guard break. We don't.
You come back alive.
I don't think we quite have the strength to use it, though.
It's your souls.
Speaking of which, what do we need for that? They have 11 strength, so we're pretty close. We have 10, I think.
No, interesting. I can tell you're not going to last long.
Shields are incredibly important in these games, so to use the purple flame shield we need 22 strength. It's kind of ridiculous, but also we're carrying around a lot of stuff right now. So one of the item management tips I would have, every time you come back and talk to Stockpile Thomas.
Hello again, I'm keeping a close watch.
So that when you go out in the field, you're not running into situations where you can't pick stuff up properly. Strength is required for that. It's pretty heavy, so we're probably going to put that away as well. 8 pounds, yeah. Rings don't weigh anything, so that's not as big of a concern.
You have a heart of gold.
used all the souls we have. Let's level our strength up to 12.
Then touch. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
I guess it doesn't really matter if our intelligence has 3 skill slots right now since we don't have access to the spells anyway. What's going to be better for getting through this next area? Probably endurance and vitality. So each time we've gained a level, we've gone up 8 levels. That's interesting. Let's go get that heater shield.
Oh, good. I can forge weapons for it. You come back alive.
I need your business. It's a cool weapon, but what we have right now is much better. Get rid of this little crappy thing and put this heater shield on. More my style. Is there any spells that we can buy right now?
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from his cell in Landria. I will help you, however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but
Flame Toss might not be too bad. Cloak. That's kind of the thief ring type of thing. Water Veil's pretty useful also. Enchant Weapon is incredibly powerful for this build. Almost broken. I know I said don't use your boss souls, but this one's pretty useless. I'm going to probably use it anyway. I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure it's just like the Dozer Axe or something like that. But I don't want to get rid of stuff. Dozer Axe for the Great Demon Soul. I don't care about that. I'm not going to be using that, so that's really the only use for it. What does the Lead Demon Soul do? Scraping Spear. Also not really that useful. How many souls do you get? So I'm not going to have access on this playthrough to the Dozer Axe and the Scraping Spear. I don't care. It's fine.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
Don't make me beg, please.
Be careful how you use it. Normally, it would not be granted. I had to make it.
Okay.
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
Another reason why you carry the catalyst in your left hand. Oh, it's already got magic on it. That's why it's not going to work. But this is not going to let me do this one either. What can you enchant? Look at that. It's so cool how it shimmers. It's obviously not going to be doing much damage because I can't use it properly, but it's a cool effect and it's very useful. Let's just put it that way. Probably better for some of the boss weapons, like Dragon Bone Smasher and the Meat Cleaver anyway. But it's still nice to have access to it, I suppose. Might not need it this early. What else? What other spells does this guy have?
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
I can get 2 spells, so I'll probably get Flame Toss and Water Veil. Wait, what? I thought it was 500.
Be careful how you use it.
Anyway.
Are you begging for it?
Cool. There are also implements that we can use to increase our magic efficacy. They're rings. And we will be getting them, but not today. I think I'm going to call it for now, and maybe play again in a few. We'll see. But thanks for joining me. This was my first part of the Demon's Souls playthrough. If you like this, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.